So if you've seen the title of this video, I'm pretty sure you're probably wondering what happened now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right into the background of what happened, and then we're just gonna straight shot into actually what really happened. So I got a slew of text messages last night. Someone texting me thought they were harassing Ren, but in reality they were harassing me. The number came from a texting app. They basically was saying that how Renee will never be accepted in our family, that basically I'm a disgrace because I was born a woman, and I'm basically going against God, calling God a liar. Which, if you've seen any of our previous videos, the video that we made when I came out and went back in the closet, I touched on this briefly. It's basically from the number is a different number from the same texting app. So after reading that, it kind of made me get to a place to where I don't feel safe going back home. And if I go back home with Renee, it's just like, okay, what's going to happen?
I mean, those text messages were kind of very vile. Like, they had direct threats against me. So, but right now we're going to put the text messages up, so you might want to pause. It's like 3 messages. And trigger warning, there is a little bit of fat phobia, transphobia, and mention of suicide. So if you don't want to see that, you can fast forward through that part. But so from my perspective, I think someone's just being an asshole. Me and him both have an idea about who it is. We're not going to say because we don't want to accuse someone that we haven't proven, but we have an idea.
This isn't the first time that this has happened. This is like the 3rd time that this has happened. Which kind of makes me feel like I know exactly who it is, because if you've seen the last message, basically it was kind of like a dead giveaway of who it was. Because I feel like nobody knows my personal information to know basically what to say to how to get to me, and that last message was a dead giveaway of who it was. That message really didn't bother me. What bothers me the most is the fact that I'm all the way in California, living my life, going to work, coming back home, going to the gym, coming back home, minding my business. Why do I always end up in drama? I was going to ignore it at first and just let it roll off, but it's like, no. Because this is the 2nd time you text me off a texting app, and what's really upsetting me is the fact that you're, 1, hiding behind a texting app, which makes you look like a coward. 2, you texting me transphobic and homophobic shit. For what? Does that make you feel better about yourself? 3, you coming for the person that I'm dating, somebody you never met or talked to that in your life. You don't even know them. 4, the part that upset me the most is that you're bringing in my deceased grandmother into this. Just because you don't like how I'm living, who I'm dating, does not give you the right to bring in my grandmother in this whole situation. She's not here to physically defend herself and say how she feels. So don't assume that she would feel some type of way, or as you said in the messages, she would spit on Renee. Like, what type of bullshit is that? First of all, we grown. That's the most disrespectful thing you can do to anybody, is spit on them. That's basically saying you beneath me. You don't spit on nobody.
I mean, like, a lot of it is hurtful because they did mention some of the insecurities, which makes me feel like they're watching our videos.
And they have also said in the text messages that they watch us on YouTube, and clearly that I'm embarrassing my family, and that Renee has brainwashed me into thinking that I'm a trans man, and that basically Renee put the thoughts in my head to make me want to even consider suicide.
Now, before I even met Kay, when me and Kay first started talking, he was open about his mental health issues. The first conversation, we had a very deep conversation when we first started talking about how he's unhappy at home and how he's unhappy with his life. So how am I going to meet someone and put someone's thoughts in their head? I don't think that's possible.
Exactly. And once again, if you haven't seen our mental health videos, I talked about that too, and both of them. So it's not like this isn't a brand new subject. I have always felt this way. I didn't get better until I moved away and started seeing a therapist. which is why I'm just like, for my mental health, do I even want to go back to Texas?
Is it even safe?
Exactly. Is it even safe? Like, not even just me with Renee, me as a trans person. Who's to say that I might not get outed when I go back to Texas, and because I'm still not passing it, it's gonna be the issue. And I don't want to get outed to people that I don't know because of safety reasons. And who's to say that whoever that person was that sent the messages might not really try to hurt me or Renee?
I mean, it's just like very, like, people wonder why trans people leave home, especially if they're from areas that aren't safe. This is why.
This is exactly why. And I mean, I don't want to basically punish the rest of my family by not coming back in March, but this person basically said, this is how I know they watched our videos. This person has basically said, when you come back for spring break, I'm fighting Renee. Like, for what is that? What are you gaining from this? Like, you fighting somebody that's going to do what for you? Because it makes you look hella childish, one. And two, why are you fighting somebody? Because I'm guessing because they feel like they're losing me. If anything, you should be opening your arms and welcoming somebody else in new to the family. Like, this is how I see it. But I don't think we're going back to Texas in March. Like, I don't.
But to an extent, I think we should, because we shouldn't let anyone control us with fear. But at the same time, is it safe? We have to go back to that question, like...
We got to think logically about this. It's just like, who's to say this person might not really try to come find out where we staying at and do something?
It's just, like, very fucked up, the situation.
Yeah, and we both fearing for our safety if we do go back to Texas. If we go back to Texas, like, now it's posing a question. If I go back, how long do I stay? Who do I tell I'm coming back home? Like,
but we don't know for a fact who did it. We have an idea. We think we know, but...
And I don't want to post it on social media that I'm coming back home and this person just secretly plots to just try to hurt me or Renee.
I mean, like, how bored do you have to get with your life to actually threaten someone, one? But prying on people's insecurities. Are you that insecure and unhappy with your life that you just have to make other people feel insecure? Because at the end of the day, that did not work.
And another point, how do you know Renee's full name? Like, Renee does not have her full, like, her real first name on none of her social media. So, something's telling me that whoever this is like, really, like, prying for information.
And if we were really we're worried, but if we were really petty, we could actually get the police involved, because, hey, for you to find out, that must involve some form of stalking.
One. And two,
you threatened me.
Those messages were threatening to both of us. So if we really wanted to find out who you were, we could, and we could definitely press charges against you, because that's basically, that's messing with our rights as people. And I'm not the type of person, because I know somebody in my family, I don't want to go there. But I mean, if I have to, I will.
No, we both don't want to go there, because that's just taking inconveniencing us at this point in time. But if it gets to the point where it happens over and over again, well, then we got to do what to do.
This is the second time this has happened. No, actually, this is the third time this has happened. The first time was when I was dating somebody else when I was like 18. That this person just mysteriously got harassed by somebody in my family. The second time was when I got harassed when I came out as trans on Facebook. This mysterious person or someone else texted me from a texting app, basically telling me I'm an abomination and I'm a disgrace. If you read the text messages, because the messages are jumbled up, this person called me a disgrace again. So it's just like, if you trying to act like you're different people, you're not doing a good job at it, because you're basically leaving behind steps. And then you misgendered me, which really upset me the most. You know my gender pronouns. So why are you still calling me the wrong gender? Why are you still calling me by my dead name? You just, at this point, it's just willful ignorance, and I'm not about to deal with it. Like, I have no problem cutting people out of my life, and I'm pretty sure you're sitting there watching this video.
I mean, we gotta just enjoy our lives, because we can't let them control us at this point in time.
And I'm not gonna stop making videos. I'm not gonna stop sticking my truth on YouTube. I'm not gonna stop living my life. And I'm not gonna live my life in fear because of some asshole who wants to feel superior to me by threatening somebody else, which makes them basically look less than what they really are, or what they're trying to portray themselves to be.
I mean, why would you get someone who has nothing to do with it? I don't know what your problem you have with Kay. quite frankly, I don't care because I don't think Kay really cares at this point in time.
And I don't. It's just like, I feel like if anybody, not even just family-wise, if anybody has a problem with me, they would contact me and tell me what their grievances are with me, and we'll work it out from there. I feel like first of all, I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know who this was and what their problems are with me. But if you're grown, which I'm pretty sure you are, everybody in my family is basically around my age or a little bit older. You're grown. You know how to talk. If you don't have my number, you can inbox me on Facebook. DM me on Instagram. We can talk about it like that. But you don't text my phone trying to harass the person that I'm dating because you think that that's their phone number. It's not. That was my number you text. And I'm not about to sit here and basically sugarcoat anything because it pissed me off completely. Because Renee has nothing to do with anything. If you got a problem with me, you have a problem with me. You have a problem with how I'm living my life, you deal with that. Because I don't have a problem with it. I'm not sitting here texting people in my family randomly on some stupid shit. Like, oh, I don't care. How you live in your life isn't conducive. Like, what? First of all, what bill are you paying in my house? What food are you buying? And shout out to all my family members who have been commenting, reaching out to me. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all unconditionally. But it doesn't change the fact that my safety is still, like, in danger right now. I understand that y'all want to protect me, but y'all can't be with me at all times. Mm-hmm. So who's to say that if I do go out with my family members and that person who sent the message is there, who's to say that after everybody leave that they might not try to do something to me, or they might do something to me in front of everybody else? Whoever wrote this, I really want you to go seek some mental help because you clearly have some issues that you need to work out within yourself. Don't put how you feel onto me because I promise you it's not working anymore. I'm not in that mental space to where what you say can make me bend, break, or anything like that. I know who I am as a person, and I am standing in who I am as a person. I'm living my life out loud and unapologetically. I don't care what anybody has to say or how they feel. This is my life.
And you did nothing to me. I'm more confident than ever.
We both are actually. So it's just like you basically telling me that I'm a woman, I'm going against God. I'm not a woman. I know who I am.
And I'm aware that I'm fat. It's kind of hard to miss. So tell me something I don't know, please. And can't call me stupid.
Exactly, because they getting their masters. About to go get a PhD.
Can't call me ugly because obviously Kay's not the only person I've dated.
So I just feel like whoever this is, you have a lot of insecurities within yourself. Like I told you in this message, that you can't project your insecurities or your problems onto me, and I will pray for you. I hope that you do find inner peace because you antagonize people and harassing people because you have nothing else to do, thinking that you're going to get into my head and make me break up with Renee. It's not going to work.
Not working. Renee. Kay is stuck with Renee.
This is not, like I said previously, this is not the first time this has happened to me. I have dated plenty of people, and every time I date somebody, it's just so mysterious that a family member of mine, quote unquote, writes them on some type of platform, basically doing the same thing, like talking about their weight, talking about how they look, and like just, it's really getting old now. And it's just like, I'm not 18, 19 anymore. I don't have to basically change my mind like a coward about who I'm dating and why I'm dating them. No, I've done that before and I'm not doing it again. So to whoever you are, you transphobic, homophobic, I'm going to pray for you and I hope you get your life together. I hope that everything you want comes true. I don't wish no ill on you. As much as I want to, I'm not. I'm way beyond that. I wish the best for you and everything that you do. And I love you regardless. We family. That's never going to change. I just hope that you can get your life together for yourself. It's just like being a part of the LGBTQ community. We experience a lot of violence, whether it's verbal violence, physical violence. We experience it, and majority of the time, unfortunately, it comes from family members or people that are close to us, people that know how to hurt us, and it's not okay. Like, that's why we're here. That's why we have this channel, to speak out against these injustices and voice our opinion.
I mean, the person that sent this probably thought this was going to make us stop with our YouTube. No.
It's just going to make us go that much harder.
It didn't break us up either, so what is your point? What are you getting out of this? Let us know. So, anonymous number, just let us know. We forgive you. We don't know who you are, but we forgive you. I guess this has been Ren'sKaseTV.
And if you have subscribed to us, you should go ahead and press that subscribe button, comment, like as well.
Share this video.